Hey you guys, it's Sunny Beauty. Thank you so much for choosing my channel. In this video, I will be doing an update to my foundation routine. There's some things I switched up, some different products that I'm using, and I'm going in a different order to save time and also to help my makeup last longer. So if you're interested in seeing my updated foundation routine, keep watching. Thank you so much. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is take the BECCA Ever Matte Poreless Primer and apply that with a damp makeup sponge. That has made such a difference in the longevity of my makeup throughout the day. That primer is awesome. If you have not tried it already, I'm going to link down to it so you guys can purchase it. The next thing I'm going to do is take my MAC foundation SPF 15. I am an NC 50 and taking my foundation and applying it right behind that primer with that damp makeup sponge. Again, these two steps right here have given my makeup more longevity, and also it gives my makeup a more of a natural finish. I will say I kind of cut it out. It does take a little longer to do the blending with the makeup sponge as opposed to the brush. That's really the only downside that I see. The brush covers more area faster than the sponge. The next thing I'm doing is taking that same sponge and I am putting some concealer over my eyes, and I'm going to put a little bit under my under eye too. But prior to this, I would draw my brows in, I would do my foundation look. I would do my eyeshadow look, and then I would come back and do foundation. But now I'm doing that first, and this is my early morning routine when I want to wear makeup to work. I'm going to start my foundation first. I'm going to wear a more subtle look. The next thing I'm going to do after I've laid down that foundation and concealer is go in with my brows. Usually I would do the total opposite, but for the purposes of time, because I don't have that much time in the morning, I'm trying to get ready fast. I'm gonna do it this way. I just seen this is the best way, and plus the makeup looks more natural. So we're just going to work, guys. We're not going to the party. Okay, so we're putting those brows in. You know how I do that. I don't need to talk to you about my brows. The technique is pretty much the same, but I am using this BH Cosmetics Ultimate Brow Palette, guys. If you ever catch this on sale at BH Cosmetics, I think I paid like $7, $8 for it. It's definitely a steal. You get your powders and your creams all in one, and I'll tell you, it's comparable to Anastasia Beverly Hills, because I've been wearing Anastasia Beverly Hills, probably, you know, her brow pomade, which is of value for $18. It lasts for over a year, but I've been wearing that stuff for probably about 6-7 years before I crossed over to this. But I've been a fan of BH Cosmetics for quite some time. Go back through my blog, look at some of the videos I've done. I'm a fan of their brushes. I'm a fan of some of their makeup, mainly their brushes, to be honest with you. And then they have a makeup powder that has hyaluronic acid in that I like a lot as well. You'll see that in some of my videos, me sitting. Okay, so pretty much I put my foundation in, I put my brows on. I did my eye makeup. That is going to be a separate video that I'm going to post for you guys, because I didn't want to make this one so long. So I did my eye makeup using the Juvia's Nubian 3 Coral palette, and then I'm just going in with my highlight and contour using my LA Girl concealer and Fawn. And then I'm also going into the Sephora, I gotta pull the name of this thing out because I did a video on this too, makeup artist must have. It's the Sephora Plus Pantone Universal highlight contour color correcting kit. This thing is awesome. It comes in two separate shades. It comes in a lighter shade and a darker shade, but it has your correct conceal, contour, and highlight all in one. This palette is a gem, you guys. You can also catch this on Sephora's sale tab on their website if you have not seen it, but Sephora Plus Pantone, this is a steal. So what I'm doing now is I put my highlight on, I put my contour on, and I'm just going back with that beauty blender, and I'm just blending everything in. As I said before, it does take a little bit more time and effort to blend with a beauty blender as opposed to brushes. So that's like the only drawback for me, but the finish is so great. Like, I cannot complain. As you see me working this in and creating this beautiful face here, and I just had to smile, you guys, because as I was putting together, I was so pleased with the look as well. Now you would look at these pink colors and these rosy colors and think this is a summer look, but you could definitely rock the rose gold, any kind of rosy tone For the winter, this would complement a gray very well, a winter white. If you're wearing chocolate brown, you could definitely rock this look. So I wanted to put it together using that Nubian 3 Coral palette. If you have it, if you are stuck on ideas on how to create looks for this palette, that is definitely one that you can create pretty easy. And what I'm doing is I'm going back and I'm just contouring my bottom eye with the eyeshadow palette. When I put out the actual eyeshadow video, you guys can go back and recreate this look. I have about 6 to 7 looks that I've created using the Nubian 3 Coral palette, and I'll slowly bring those out to you guys. So now that I have the face together, what I'm doing now is going in with my Juvia's Place blush. This is the Saharan Blush Palette Volume 1. I've had this thing for about a year. It is my go-to blush. I have some other Juvia's blushes. I'm actually going to do a Juvia's haul where she had a sale recently, and I went on there and bought a couple things that I wanted to talk to you about, because this is absolutely one of my favorite brands, point blank period. And that was my updated foundation routine. If you like this video, don't forget to click like. Also share with anybody that you think may find it helpful. Just as an FYI, I did leave some links in the description box for the products that I used today, and also for the Ipsy subscription if you guys are interested. Thank you so much for watching. If you don't do anything else today, stay beautiful and love one another. Thank you. Bye-bye. Mwah, 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 mwah.